For this project, we're going to be using MIT App Inventor. The purpose of this video is to show you how to sign in to App Inventor and also how to set it up correctly so that you can run your apps in a virtual phone. So, first things first, we need to go to the App Inventor website. I'm just searching for App Inventor on Google, and the top link here where it says appinventor.mit.edu, and it brings us to this page, and we click up here to say create apps, and it's going to ask us to sign in. Now I have already signed in once, but you will have to type in your username here. As you can see, this is my school email address. You need to use your school email address, which is your login at georgemitchellschool.co.uk. Then it will ask me for my password. I'm going to put in my password. Just like that, and then I will be logged in to App Inventor. Now this shows me apps I've already created, but I am going to go back to my projects here, and I'm going to start a new project, and I'm going to call this another first app. Says here project names can't contain spaces, so what you can do is you can use camel case like this. Okay, when you have created your first app, it will take you into your app design screen. Obviously we're going to explore this in a lot more detail, but we don't have the time at the moment. I just want to get us set up so that we know that we have loaded our app correctly. I'm going to drag a label onto the phone screen, and I'm just going to label it by changing the text here to Mr. Powell's app, like that. And when I press enter, you can see it changes on the screen as well. So our first app is ready to go. We're going to put this onto the virtual phone. The way we need to do this is on your desktop you will find this icon here that says AI Starter Shortcut. We double click on this and this black window will come up like this. What we need to then do is we need to connect to the AI Starter, the emulator here. So in my menu inside App Inventor, I click on Connect to Emulator, and it will say it's starting the emulator, and you can see things are starting to happen over here. It takes a little while to come up, but here is our virtual phone. You can see that it looks kind of a little bit old school, but it's fine. It allows us to test our app, and then we can also load these apps onto our phone. I'll show you how to do that at the end. So this is a builder for Android apps, and you can see that Android is just booting up. We're getting a virtual phone. You can see it's got no signal up here, it's got some battery, and the device is locked. Here it says the emulator is starting, waiting a number of seconds to ensure it's all running. That will count down, and then it will try logging into the phone and starting up my app. You don't have to do anything at this point. You just wait and see. So it says it's starting the companion app. It's giving itself 7 seconds. I don't think it's going to make it, so it's going to try again. 9 seconds. Here you go, it's logged in. This is the companion app here. Still waiting for it to start. And there you are. There's Mr. Powell's app running in the emulator. Now I can, whilst the emulator is running, put different things in here. So I can drag a list picker on like that, and it will then update in my app so I can see live what is going on. There's all sorts of things in here that we can add to our apps, and we're going to have a look at those in future videos. But by now you should have logged in with your school email address and the password which I have given you, and you should also have booted up the AI starter, which remember we found on the desktop, and then we use connect to emulator here, and we should get our Android app running. That is our first task. Let's go.